Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Beast. I'm YouTube famous now. Available in 2000 BC. The album Dad AF. Alright, let's get right into this video, shall we? Oh, well. Listen, y'all, I slept on it, and I have some things I need to say, okay? Ding-a-ling-a-ling, sham-a-lang-dang, ding-dong. Ding! How's the drama phone? This is Peter speaking. Oh, hi, Jane. How are you? Well, I'm just sitting here. I was trying to look for a tutorial for... I love these humongous lip balms, you know. Well, I was looking for a tutorial, but nobody in the beauty influencer community is posting videos right now. No, James hasn't, and Jeffree Star hasn't, and Tati, they're not posting videos. Well, what do you mean, Jane, that there's other beauty influencers out there? Hundreds and thousands of beauty influencers out there besides those three? Oh, no, Jane, I don't believe that. No, I think there's just those three, Jane. Well, no, I mean, no, there's just those three. I've never seen anybody. Nobody else talks about anybody else. Well, I'm trying to find some other YouTubers out there to watch. Who do you like, Jane? Ricky Dillon. Oh, well, he does seem like such a nice young man to me. Really? I think he was in that band Casey and JoJo back in the day, Jane. That's how I originally found Ricky. No, Jane, I do think that I'm right. Casey and JoJo. I love that one song of theirs. No, Ricky Dillon, I'm pretty sure I put my money on it. Well, Jane, at the Women's League this week, I'll bet you a bunt cake, okay? All right, Jane, goodbye. So anyway, I had to give a little shout out to old Ricky Dillon over there, because Ricky Dillon did this video called my 15th time reacting to YouTubers I don't watch or something like that. I love Ricky's videos. And he, at the beginning of it, he said, how's the drama phone? This is Peter speaking. And he said that he comes over here to get all the tea. And his friend in the background was like, how's the drama phone? So I had to give him a little dedicated drama phone call. I almost poked myself out in the eye. I almost poked myself in the eye. Okay. So y'all are probably saying to yourselves, Peter, are you screaming at the screen right now? Peter, but you said. I know I did. I could change my mind. Peter, but you said you weren't going to post no more videos about this. Well, listen, okay? I posted my last video last night. Game of Thrones ended. I don't watch that show. Don't come to me and ask me what I think. I don't even understand it. I don't know about dragons or none of that stuff. The only dragon I know is Nikita, dragon and her egg, okay? But, so all these people, all of a sudden, then they started watching all the videos and everybody started commenting on what was going on. And all of a sudden, it just like popped off. And it started getting my mind. I was shooting beams from outer space and all over the place, okay? I mean, I thought that I had made up my mind. I'm going to go on from what's happened. But then all these people started saying stuff. I started thinking about it. Now, y'all know I drive around and I do a vlog, okay? Today, we're trying to make it a 3-hour vlog because a lot of people have asked for it. But I drive around and I do about an hour vlog every night. People say it's like a podcast. Go check it out. It's called Peter Vlogs. It's listed below. So I was driving around last night after I finished my vlog, and I was thinking to myself about all this kind of stuff, and I'm like, I'm just, as a viewer, I'm not okay with how this ended, okay? Yes, I'm glad that they're all kind of civilly getting along. They're saying that none of them want to talk privately right now, but whatever. And I'm like, you know, I think the people deserve a better answer than this. I really, really do. Okay, too much has happened. I'm sorry. Too much has been brought to the public's attention. And so let me just tell you first and foremost, going in this video. Now, I said going in 2019, okay? I don't care who these people are. I don't care if I've talked to them. I don't care if I'm friendly with them. I'm going to say my opinion on this. And my opinion is, I'm tired of all three of them, okay? They're just messy. The whole thing is so messy, right? So, you know, let's just backtrack real quick for a second. Okay. So, all this stuff comes out about James Charles before Tati's video. Then Tati comes out and she, boom, you know, like that game, which you're at the, you know, I was going to say the Showbiz Pizza, but that doesn't exist anymore. The Chuck E. Cheese or whatever, that game where you hit those things. Okay, so she comes out, she hits the last thing, she gets 200 tickets, okay? 200 tickets at the game thing, right? See? Okay, so then Jeffree Star comes out and he says, everything that Tati said in her video was 100% true, and this is why Nathan doesn't allow him over to our house. This was all reactionary. Okay, fine. Let's grant him that. Tati's 43-minute video could not have been reactionary. That thing was posed, that thing was planned, and that thing is gone. It is gone from the internet, okay? Except It's not privatized. It's not deleted. It's supposedly unlisted. Because if you go to a link that somebody has put on a Twitter, apparently it brings it up. So it's unlisted. Now, I don't know why Tati would make it unlisted and not private, but that's what I was told. Allegedly. So anyway, so Tati makes this video, and then James Charles comes out with a real pathetic apology video, you know, sitting in his hotel room and whatever. And then James Charles comes back, and he makes a follow-up video showing all these receipts, okay? That a lot of people think that he doctored or he faked or whatever. So then Jeffree Star and Tati, reactionary again. Oh, no. We got receipts. I'm tired of this. Y'all's a bunch of liars. James, you're a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar. And then everybody's social blades like this. Nobody knows what to believe. Okay. So Jeffree Star says, I'm going to show y'all some really disgusting stuff. Now, love him or hate him, Jeffree Star has a history of insinuating stuff and not following up with it. Just saying, okay? Let's go back to last year with Manny and MUA. Because if I was Manny and Laura in this situation, now Laura, I mean, listen, she got her own set of problems over there. But if I was Manny, the destruction of his career was basically based off of all these people saying that he wasn't a good friend to Jeffree Star. Okay, just remember that. That's important. So, anyway, so then Jeffree comes out because he tells everybody he's going to make this video with receipts. He's got receipts. He didn't want to do this. This isn't where he wanted to go, but he's going to do this. Okay. So then, within 24 hours, by the way, I have to give a little shout out. We're back to normal today. So I had my training today. Now, my personal trainer, she's on vacation with her husband in Ireland. Hey, how are you doing? And I don't know if she wants me to use her name. But my interim trainer, Abby, she was asking me all kinds of questions about this today. And I said, I want to know what you think. She's like, I don't trust any of them. She goes, but I'll tell you what, right now, I do believe James Charles' video because the other two didn't come out and say anything. They just wanted to act like, oh, we're not going to talk about it anymore. That was her opinion. So the people spoke. If you're a personal trainer, my personal trainer spoke. So anyway, so hey, Abby, how are you? Okay, so that was this morning. I had to go to my personal trainer. She killed me. My legs hurt already. But anyway, so then Jeffree Star, we're all waiting for this video. He comes out and he says, okay, the timeline of this is very important. He does this 13-minute video, no receipts, and says that he went to a really dark place and he doesn't want to go back there again and this all just needs to stop, blah, 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 whatever, okay? And then everybody is like, oh, Jeffree, you handled this so well. Thank you, Jeffree. Thank you, Jeffree. Thank you, Jeffree. Okay. This is where the mistake occurred. Because then 20 minutes later, Tati, something like 20 minutes later, Tati posts this Instagram thing. Now, I didn't cover this in my last 4 videos. Go watch them. You should anyway because they're funny. But no, Tati posts this Instagram or this thing on Instagram and on Twitter, basically saying James and I have talked for the last week with an intermediary. Okay, well, intermediary is a word that is used as like a mediator, right? It is also sometimes a word that is used to describe an attorney. And I didn't think about that when I first made my video yesterday. And then the more I thought about it, and I called a friend of mine that's an attorney, and he said, yes, that is a word that is sometimes used. Okay, so maybe that's not what she meant. I don't know. But intermediary basically means they can't talk it out, so somebody's talking, passing it forth between the two of them. Okay? So then she puts out this statement and says, we've decided to move on, we've agreed to move on, blah, 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 whatever. So now we got Tati's side and we have Jeffree's side. Very important, okay? And then the third part of the puzzle is that James Charles comes out and says, thank you, Tati and Jeffree, for your sentiment. Okay. The accusations that were made, not just by Jeffree and Tati, but by everybody else, okay? That Tati and Jeffree, his two closest supposed friends in this whole beauty influencer community, that they said all of this is true. He's thanking now for losing 3 million subscribers and having a reputation that people are not questioning. I'm baffled, okay? So yesterday I'm watching all this, I'm like, well, this is really nice. They're wanting to walk away from all this. They're wanting to, you know, give the people the truth. We're trying to work it out behind the scenes. We're trying not to say anything. Okay, and so everybody's like, this is really nice. Jeffree, you did the right thing. You acted mature. Tati, nobody's really taking Tati's side. I mean, she's really taking the hit off of all this at this point. James Charles is growing. People are like, oh, James, you're the mature one here. Thank you for, you know, whatever. So we're getting back to normal. And it's kind of like, you know, and then he says, thanks, Semin, and says, hey, we've decided that we all want to move on. Let's do do-overs, okay? Let's go back to where we were 3 weeks ago, and you, the audience, you, the viewers, should kind of forget everything that just happened over the last 3 weeks, including everything that was said before Tati ever came out with her video. Let's just forget. Let's move on. Because there was other things, okay? So, I'm watching all this go down, and I'm driving around, and I'm thinking about it last night, and I'm thinking about the timeline of all of this and how it occurred, and I'm like, no. Okay, first of all, historically, Jeffree Star has really never backed down from anything that he has said he is going to do. If he says he's going to do something, he does it, okay? Do I think that it was him taking kind of the moral high ground? I think it appeared that way. I think it was the smart thing to do because he knew that whatever he put out there, James probably had more on him, okay? And I said this in my video yesterday, and I'll say it today. One of the things that we've learned about this, if you have a friend, I'm telling you this right now, okay? If you have a friend that shows you things that you said in the past and I want to prove something, be careful, okay? I don't want any friends today. What is today's date? The 20th of May? As of the 20th of May, 2019, I don't want any friends that keep any kind of receipts on me. They are not my friends, okay? You don't need to be doing that kind of stuff to your friends. So I don't want any friends that have receipts on me, okay? None. So that would be a lesson that we've learned in all of this. Who do we trust and all that kind of stuff. So I think that Jeffree knew that whatever he said, James could come out and say something worse. Maybe he could confirm things that people have said about Jeffree. And then it goes back and it becomes this attack. It becomes this war. It becomes this ugliness between all of this, right? And it just continues and continues and continues. And where does it stop? Well, the way that it was presented to us, it appears that it looked like Jeffree Star was the one that stopped it. I'm not necessarily sure I agree with that, okay? I think that some major lawsuit was put together over the weekend. I think James, since he has been back from Australia, has sat down and said, what are my, what do I have as far as a defamation case here, okay? And I'm just speculating, but I just don't believe that these three people, as messy as they've been, okay, that 2 days before, Tati and Jeffree are saying, I stand by my statements, blah, 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 okay? Because here's the issue. They made very, very serious allegations, okay? Very serious allegations. So either those allegations are not true, they don't stand by them, they think that we shouldn't know that stuff, which, why would we support something if those allegations, why would we continue to support somebody if those allegations are true? Or they lied and the allegations are not true. So they're either true and now we will never know, so how do we know who to support? Or they're lies, and Tati and Jeffree lied. It's one or the other. It's absolutely one or the other. There's no in between to this. So we don't know what the truth is. And the audience and the viewers out there who yet again invest your money and your time in these people, you don't have any resolve at the end of all of this. And I'm just baffled by all of this. So I am speculating, it's my opinion, allegedly, that there is some huge lawsuit back here. And I think that James looked into this. First of all, he said in his video, illegally recorded. And I looked it up. And in the state of Washington, where that waiter recorded him on the FaceTime Skype call or whatever that was, it is two-party consent. So if he didn't get James Charles' consent, and all he has to say in that is to say, I'm recording you right now, if he didn't say that, James has a major lawsuit. Just to put that out there, okay? I looked into that. Number two. A defamation case, okay, is not, people always are like super defamation, super defamation, super defamation. Well, there's a very big part of defamation lawsuits that people always forget. It's not just that somebody lies about you. It's not just that somebody affects your reputation. It's not just that somebody has said things that are hurtful or mean or whatever, okay, or untrue. You also have to prove that what they said and did caused loss, okay? You have to prove that you have ultimately lost financially or your reputation. You have to prove that in a court of law. James Charles could prove the loss. He lost 3 million subscribers off of this situation, okay? It would have been real easy for him to prove loss. He did have a defamation case. And I'm wondering what that conversation with the intermediary behind the scenes, what that was really all about. Because I am just not believing that these people just backed away from that. And if that is the case, okay, if this is the case that we didn't want to go to a dark place anymore and we wanted to clean up the ugliness and, you know, blah, 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 and I'm trying not to be the person that I am anymore, said Jeffree Star, right? Well, Manny last year, on the heels of everybody attacking him because he was a social climber and a bad friend, not the allegations we're talking about now, a social climber and a bad friend, and everybody came for Manny. It ended Manny up in a hospital, okay? Where's his apology? And I'm not a Manny stan, I'm just saying that right now, okay? But if we're going to sit here and talk about, you know, like this person this, and this person that, and this person that, and this is where I get a little heated about this, okay? I'm glad that they're moving on. I'm glad that this is all over. I'm glad that we can go away from all this, okay? And this is going to bring me back to the point about the 3 only influencers in the beauty influencer community. But if they're not going to get on video or in an, whatever and say, here's the situation. We didn't want to take this the legal route. We didn't want to have a lawsuit. So to alleviate that, we have all sat down and agreed where we could meet in the middle so that this didn't have to end up in a courtroom, okay? So this didn't have to end up in a trial. This is why I'm not showing receipts. This is why I'm not going to make a 3rd video, Tati would say. This is why I'm not going to continue to push this issue and this narrative, says James Charles. And Jeffree says, this is why I'm not going to show any of the receipts, because we just need to close it now. We've all agreed on this legally, and we're done with it, okay? Because these people have shown us one thing, and what they've shown us is there's a lot of messiness. So do I believe that out of the goodness of their hearts, through one intermediary, that they've decided to come up with all this on their own, that they're going to... No, I don't. I'm very, very confused, and I don't think that any of us have received the answer that ultimately we deserve. Not because it's any of our business, but because we don't know who to invest our time or energy in. Do we invest our time and energy into a liar? Do we invest our time and energy to somebody that has all these allegations? Do we invest our time and energy into somebody that's just about money? Because these are the things that these 3 people are being accused of, and now they're just going to walk away and everybody's like, you did a great job in all of this. You guys are the ones that are ultimately affected by this. So what I think the lesson is, just within the beauty influencer community, is we as viewers, we as consumers need to make a decision on where we're going to spend our money and our time. Are we going to continue to invest? Because I'm going to tell you right now, if these people mess up in a week from now, you better bet your butt, as a drama commentary channel, I'm going to be on here making a video, okay? But I'm not wasting my time watching their videos anymore. I'm done with it, okay? I want to invest my time and energy in beauty influencers out there that just want to do makeup reviews and tutorials and get excited about it and do other things. There are so many beauty influencers out there that never get the attention they deserve because we're constantly over here spinning our wheels with the same 5 to 6 people that are messy. Sure, we can comment on their commentary and their drama while uplifting other people in the beauty influencer community. Or what's going to happen is a year down the road, it's going to be similar drama with the same 5 or 6 people. We've seen it. So it's time for us to bring up some other people within the community. And I don't know who that person is. I really don't know who those people are. But I just think that it's time for us to start saying we are the ones that ultimately have the power. Whether these people have 14 million, 16 million, 10 million subscribers is up to you. It's up to you. It's not up to them. They are powerful because of you. You, the viewer on YouTube, you, the consumer that is buying these products, you, the consumer that is buying the tickets for the meet and greets and going to these places, you are the most important person in this entire situation. And what you were just told was, you don't matter because you don't deserve to hear the truth. And for me, I'm sorry, I may have gotten a little heated in this whole situation, but it really frustrates me. I'm like, okay, so basically what you all 3 of you said was, we're just going to wipe this under the rug, move on, work it out between the 3 of us, and to everybody out there that has supported our careers since day one, forget you. We don't owe you any answers. It's not good enough for me. It's just not. I'm sorry. And I'm trying to continue to perpetuate the drama. I'll move on from this and I'll talk about something else unless something else comes up with this. I can talk about, Glitter reached out to me. I can make me a Glitter Forever 17 video all day long. I might be doing an interview with her if she'll do one with me. I got all kinds of videos to make. Tana and Jake Paul videos. I don't have to make a video about this kind of stuff. But I woke up today and I felt that it was necessary to say this because I'm not hearing anybody else say this, okay? And maybe they are, and if they are, link the videos below. Link the videos below where you think, well, I don't think you can link videos below anymore on YouTube, can you? Well, mention their name and say, Judy Smith made a really good video about this. Everybody should go check it out. Or Sally Sue did, or whatever. Because I do think that this is an important conversation. You know, everybody's talking about how the beauty influencer community is over and it's never going to be the same again. No. These 3 people are never going to be the same again. And our perceptions of them will never be the same again. I mean, in all honesty, what's going to happen? They're going to come back and next week do a tutorial and we're all going to just be like, okay, it's all over. No. No. People are going to have opinions about this for a very, very long time. And those 3 know that. So I don't know. You know, I don't know what we do in this situation. But for me, for this one, it's time for me to invest my time and energy and maybe some people out there that really are just about makeup and the beauty influencer community and want to get really, really excited. And at the same time, I hope that Morphe and other beauty brands that endorse and support these people and give them affiliate codes and whatever, look at the people that are staying out of all of the drama and say, maybe we need to invest in some of those people from now on. You know, maybe it isn't just about these 5 or 10 people because they pull the numbers. But we're the ones that ultimately have the power. You, the viewer, okay? All of us. And I guess it's time for us to decide, where does the power go? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.